Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
We offer home care for seniors. It's an alternative to nursing and people that need non-medical care around the home to give them a little help and their families as well. Your basic house cleaning or meal preparation, anything.
Take them to the
doctor's visits, anything that's non-medical. We are licensed by New York State, but we cannot, we don't have nurses that go in. All our aides are home health aides and certified, but ultimately we don't do any nursing care.
Sometimes people need to be taken to the doctor. They might need to be prepared to go to the doctor prior, like help with a bathroom or taking a shower. They might need to be driven to the doctor. They also might need a meal prepared for them, their house straightened up. What else?
Or basic,
just a little bit of companionship. My husband, actually, he was looking for home care for his grandfather down in Florida, and his father and him found Visiting Angels, which is a nationwide franchise on the internet, and thought it was a good idea to get us into it. And he told me this is going to be a great opportunity, blah, blah, blah. And that's how I got started. And Bryan is my husband's best friend who got him involved, along with his wife and myself actually run the business day to day.
The advantage of the reverse mortgage is if you want to age in place, this is the way, this will let you do it, especially with this economy where maybe your Social Security or pension is not supplying the amount of money that is required for you to live comfortably. This provides that additional because it uses the equity out of your home without making a mortgage payment. It's not a credit-based mortgage, so it's not a matter about your credit. It doesn't matter what your income is, your assets. Just the house gives you the money, and just the house pays back the mortgage. So reverse mortgage requires that a senior be 62 years of age. The value of the house is another important component, and an interest rate. That's how you qualify for a reverse mortgage. The older you are, you could get up to about 60 to 60, almost 70% of the value of the house. You can get it in either monthly increments, you can get it in a lump sum. Say, okay, fine, you live to 100, the house is $400,000, you've taken back 300, that you've used 300 plus the interest, so you owe $300,000 on that property. There is, you have a year to sell the house and pay back the loan, and that's what you do. The rest of the equity that is left goes to your heirs or yourself.
It's a family-run business. Believe it or not, in 2011, we're going to have our 100th year anniversary. Me personally, I've been in the business for 12 years now. Well, I have a business degree in healthcare administration, and I always knew I wanted to become a funeral director to help the families that my family served previously. We're here trying to speak to our neighbors, speak to our friends in a better setting. When they come into the funeral home, they're obviously not wanting to speak about funeral arrangements. They have to, it's a necessity. However, here we're trying to get them to pre-plan so they're actually thinking about their choices ahead of time. You eliminate burden, you curtail overspending, you're thinking now with your heart. And then you have the peace of mind with pre-planning that you actually don't have when it's something, when you have to make the funeral arrangements ahead of time. When you make the funeral arrangement ahead of time, when you make them at the time of need, you're thinking with your emotions.